Hello, I'm Fatima and welcome to my philosophical channel, Philosophical Whispers. Today we will briefly explore the themes of envy, love, devotion, and the depth of human emotions, drawing on Rumi's poetic philosophy. Rumi's verses hold profound wisdom about the human soul. We will explore a verse that challenges our understanding of envy and devotion, showing how love is at the heart of even our most complex emotions. ترک سجده از حسد گیرم که بود، آن حسد از عشق خیزد نز جهود. هر حسد از دوستی خیزد یقین، که شود با دوست غیری هم نشین. This verse talks about Satan's prostration and devotion and envy as a reflection of his love for God, and the pain of separation and the paradox of emotions. Rumi begins by speaking of abandoning prostration or devotion by Satan. On the surface, this could mean neglecting one's duty to the divine, but in Rumi's world, every outward act mirrors an inner state. What drives this neglect? He says it's envy, but this envy, he argues, doesn't come from hatred or malice. It springs from love. Rumi often teaches that love is the root of all things, even actions that seems flawed on the surface, like envy or neglect, are born out of a deeper connection to the beloved. Let's delve into a relationship between envy and love. What does it mean for envy to spring from love? Envy is often misunderstood as a purely negative emotion, but Rumi shows us that envy is a shadow cast by the light of love. Without love, there would be no longing, no fear of losing connection. آن حسد از عشق خیزد نز جهود. Rumi contrasts envy born of love with envy born of malice or selfish motives. The former is tied to the heart's yearning, the latter to the ego's greed. The lover envies the wind because it touches the beloved face. Here, envy isn't about hatred, it's about longing to be closer to the source of love. هر حسد از دوستی خیزد یقین. Every envy stems from friendship or closeness. When the heart feels a friend drifting away or forming a new bond, it stirs feelings of envy, but this envy is proof of the depth of care and connection. A friend feels left out when their close companion bonds with someone else. A parent feels envious of the time their child spends with others out of love and attachment. Rumi would say, don't judge these emotions as bad. Instead, ask what they reveal about your heart. Where there's envy, there's love, and where there's love, there's the divine. Rumi teaches us not to suppress our emotions, but to transform them. And we can be a teacher, showing us where our hearts are attached and where they fear separation. He recommends first, recognize the root of envy in love and reflect on what you truly value in the relationship or connection. And then use gratitude to shift your perspective. Celebrate the love that gave rise to the emotion. Rumi says, when the soul lies down in the grass, the world is too full to talk about. This verse reminds us that in true unity, there's no room for envy, only love. Rumi invites us to look beyond the surface of our emotion. Envy, when understood, becomes a mirror reflecting the depth of our love and our yearning for the divine. Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. And thank you for joining me on reflecting envy as a shadow of love in Rumi's philosophy. May your path be illuminated with love and truth.